Why experience? Wait, this is a new video. Let's watch this video then.
US ranked solo queue experience. It's the end of the 8th season in League, and about 2 weeks ago I decided to go for Diamond. Today I'm going to try my hardest to articulate that experience in a way that'll truly convey how big of a mistake I made in life. Because I got so fucking addicted to grinding out solo queue, I didn't actually bother recording the vast majority of my games. So as background footage to me talking, I'll show a few clips that I did manage to record, and the rest will just be me playing blind pig. Before I get into the feeders, the AFKs, the dead fucking terrible bastards, and all the other reasons why EU West is the 7th circle of hell, I'll start by mentioning everything I liked about getting heavily into League and Ranked, since that's a minority of the video. For one, playing solo queue not to fuck about with my friends or make a video was a nice change of pace. It's genuinely more rewarding to play this game in a competitive environment. You're more emotionally invested and there's no doubt that when it works it's pretty fun. Here's a game that I think is a fantastic example. My team is disorganized and generally fucking about. The enemies are definitely ahead and they're working well together. So I tell Diana to hard focus Lucian. She actually fucking does it, which sets me up to roll in and get our team a clean ace. The enemies see us starting to come back, so they make a hard push for the Nexus, yet we manage to defend it with barely any health. We hard engage on them for the final fight and manage to take it home because they were out of position without their marksman. This is League at its best, where I feel like my actions matter and that both my ability to play the game and work with my team actually has an effect on the outcome of the game. If I hadn't stopped,
that's like 1 out of 100 games.
We would have lost. And that was everything nice I had to say about League ranked solo queue on EU West. Now let's get into what it's actually like 99% of the time. When you got teammates crusading the all chat for 90% of the game instead of playing. When your team goes AFK. When you get matched against Urgot or Victor. When your team is just so dead fucking terrible you wonder how they made it past the tutorial. I've said it before and I'll say it time and time again. League ranked below mid-diamond is not about who plays best. It's about who throws the least. And more importantly, who throws last. It's so fucking frustrating to play your best for 55 minutes just for one guy to run into the enemies and ruin everything. Even if I win my lane, get really fed and play really well, it's quite rare that it felt like I had a significant impact on the game. The vast majority of the time it feels less like a strategic battle arena game and more like rolling the dice on the same repetitive bullshit. Anyways, this is what the experience is like. You spend 30 to 50 minutes with the scum of the earth. EUS solo queue is filled with the bottom of the barrel, the absolute worst humanity has to offer. Consider that I played over half of my games to get Diamond in the last 3 days of the ranked season, and you actually have a cancer multiplier. This experience has reminded me to the very core of my being what I fucking despise about this game. One of my biggest problems with League will always be how one guy can fucking ruin everything for his whole team. It feels like no matter how well I play, I constantly run into the most ridiculous shit. I'll play really well and carry a game just to then be teamed with a guy who should be at a therapy session and not a League game. Someone who's clearly mentally ill even by my standards. Your whole team can outplay the enemy team for 40 minutes, yet this fucker can ruin everything by running in and dying. I'll think, hey, you win some, you lose some. Every now and then that'll happen to the opponents. Queue up again, play my fucking best, carry the game, whew. It's like that bad game never happened. Boom. Now I get matched with a 116 bot lane Janna Ezreal who blames everything on the jungle difference. LP comes, LP goes.
Imagine being jungler in this kind of games that he's talking about, because 99% of the game, of the time, no matter what, it's the jungler's fault. Imagine being a jungler in that. Like, dude, anybody who survives the game, this game mentally on EU West, like, especially solo queue on EU West, being a jungler in this season, in this time, if you survive this game, like, I don't know if I mentally survived this game or not. Am I still good in the head, or is it already too late? Like, I wouldn't know, but I guess I got out better than maybe some other people would, right? But this kills your mental, this game.
I just flow with the river. If I play my best and keep the right headspace over a long enough period of time, I'll eventually climb. Boom. Then I get matched with people that are literally dying on purpose because they've gone through what I'm going through for 9 hours in a row. And on some fucking level, I can't blame them. Subconsciously, I know that if I played ranked for a few more weeks, I could easily become one of them. I'll play my fucking heart out, carry another game, and then I get a person with 700 ping as my mid laner, who outright refuses to restart her router since she's afraid we'll report her for leaving. At this point, I've spent a solid 5 hours gaining 3 LP, and I was having a good time maybe 5% of that time frame if I'm being generous. Then I stop for the day, think, hey, tomorrow I'll do better. Log in the day after, boom, 25 game chat restriction. Now even if I make it to diamond, I won't get the reward.
Wait. What?
Being generous. Then I stop for the day, think, hey, tomorrow I'll do better. Log in the day after, boom, 25 game chat restriction. Now even if I make it to diamond,
oh hey, it's just a chat restriction.
Somehow I managed to get my honor level unlocked, and Riot recently backtracked on how long we have to get honor level 2 to be able to get rewards.
This. Like, this is such a Reddit cancer mentality that Riot is sharing. It's a hater mentality. You could do good in 1000 games, you do one bad game, you get banned. Perma-ban. This is like the same, it's a hater mentality. You could apply this on anywhere in real life. You could save 1000 people their lives, literally, kill one person, you would be crucified, you would be judged, you would be hated, you would be fucking mobbed, you would be fucking crucified, right, for that one. Even if it was that you killing that person was the way of saving the other 1000 people, they would still crucify for you for killing somebody. This is you could do all good you want in this world. You do one bad thing, everybody's gonna judge you for that bad action. Like, look at people like Elon Musk, you know. They could change the world, literally. They call one person a pedophile. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but looking at how much change this guy does, it doesn't even need to be calling somebody a pedophile. It could be that he just takes a fucking puff from a joint. Everybody losing their mind. Making an article about it. Oh, look, they're dropping Tesla shares. He make a joke tweet about 420 or whatever. Yo, oh, he's a bad person. Like, this is the world we live in now, and this is Riot's mentality as well, which is a shame, because you would always think that Riot is like one of those new age companies, you know, like those companies that know it better, that brings freedom to the people, be it in the game or whatever, that has a better understanding of things, that looks at context. So far from what I've seen, Twitch does an amazing job in that. Like, fairness, that's what it is about, right? Is it fair if you grind so hard, you get honors? It's the same shit in Overwatch as well. You can get as much honor as you want, it doesn't matter. Like, but it should matter. Honor should have more than just a cosmetic decoration. It shouldn't just be that. It shouldn't be just something that you brag about. Oh, look at my honor levels. Now, honor should matter. If you get a lot of honors, it should be less likely that you get punished for a bad game. That's how it should be. Because as much as you might still show bad behavior because you're tilted or whatever, the honor also shows that you also show good behavior. Your good behavior even matters in the fucking jail. If you have good behavior, you get out quicker. Even if you did something bad that put you in jail for a long time, good behavior gets you out quicker, right? Why doesn't it matter in a fucking video game? If you do well, if you carry 1000 games and you end one game, you get permaban. It's fucking retarded. So this is why nobody gives a fuck about honor levels. First of all, it's just a cosmetic shit. It's a gimmick. It doesn't do anything. So stupid.
What the fuck? Recently backtracked on how long we have to get honor level 2 to be able to get rewards. But what the fuck? Since when did we reach a point where telling people how fucking terrible they are in a video game means I can't unlock shit in the game? Here's what my account got schwacked for. It should be against the rules to suck so much fucking dick at one given time. That way we could arrest Ezreal. I stand by that statement wholeheartedly. Alright, next exempt. She should literally just have fucking restarted her router! And Riot glanced over the part where I wrote, "My bad, guys, just kinda tilted." Besides, the bottom line is that this Ezreal is a fucking fucker. One of the very common rat...
I didn't expect him to actually go through this, because I thought, hey, maybe in other games or something he did something bad, he's just gonna show a screen. But now he's actually going through the chat logs in all the games. And this is what gets him the punishment. I tell you, you wouldn't get this punishment if he wasn't a known figure. If he wasn't uber danger, he wouldn't have gotten that. I mean, he still got well out of it. It's just a chat restriction, but it is still unfair as fuck. How is this chat ban worthy? I've seen, oh my god, the hiccups. I've seen people being straight up racist to me, threatening me to find my address to come and kill me. I've had that shit in the game, in league. I report them. I look at their profiles, both of them, 2 people, calling me, like saying random shit like, oh, he's Iraqi, he comes from Iraq, oh, this and that, like all this shit. Look at their profile after I report them over months. Nothing. Not even a 1-day ban. Not even. The bias at Riot Games, dude. Context doesn't matter, right? You know what doesn't matter to you? They're players. They're content creators. Not just that they don't matter, they probably hate so many streamers. Be it Uber Danger, me, Donkey, since the longest time. They don't like us, dude. And they probably don't like their players in general. That's Riot Games. Their system is shit, their system is broken since ever. Tribunal was still the best if you ask me, but they're saying, yeah, Tribunal doesn't work. This shit is better, right? Whatever this is, the writer, biased piece of shit writer that hates me manually bans all my accounts. As one of the supports admitted that it is indeed, my bans are all manually done by some piece of shit since always. Who remembers the early days of Season 5? 5,000 chat bans because I left the game. I get banned? That is what happened. I got a ban for leaving. I got Lever Buster on top of that. And I got a, starting with a 30 chat ban. I finished that, it jumps to 50. I finished that, 100, 5,000. And then a writer later on, after discussing with them over the entire year of Season 5, because they would take months to reply, and I was still stupid enough to reply back. And then at some point they would tell me, the reason I get these chat bans is because I get reported a lot. When you get reported a lot, you get the chat bans. The report doesn't matter, the game doesn't matter, the context doesn't matter. It's fucking ridiculous. Riot Games, you're ridiculous.
That have been poorly